Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's National Championship game. As we'll see the 3rd seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Are bunched together. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. An inside give now from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Touchdown, Bama. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Ford. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the wideout goes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Ford. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And the Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are two different things.
Automatic in the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The game moves the ball to a 34.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Finding some room at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Here's the handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now second and 3. snap. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking right, this one caught. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They'll run it from the gun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Nittany Lions trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Fuller. Touchdown, Penn State. A great catch and run for 6. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Offense coming back onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. Will set the offense up at the 31.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Excellent field position here for the offense. On the ground, it's Fuller. Fights off a defender. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. That completion sets up a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
A really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. And with that, they retake the lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. stopped right there at the line. No gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
Offense will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Well, he's already thrown an interception here in this first half. He doesn't want to make a habit of this going forward. Almost threw another one.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And looking to throw now on first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The 11th play of this marathon drive, but it's 3rd and long now. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs on the scramble. A quick shoot. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. And it's good right down the middle. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Will be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. One more play before they head to the locker room. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense retakes the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Gonna run it. It's Fuller.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're gonna throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quick throw. The catch is made. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Now here's the toss play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And with one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. And the single back takes a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
They'll kick it away here. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. First play of the drive now. They're backed up at the 12-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the option play here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Chris, you know how I feel about the option. If there isn't any penetration, this is a dangerous play for the defense to try to defend. The quarterback's able to get to the edge, draw the defender towards him, and then deal it out to the running back, who's got a lot of room on the outside to run.
We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Running back with the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. It looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they jump back in front.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. Now they're running on the toss. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. This quarterback with a game on the line makes a play to keep this drive alive and keep their hopes alive.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The receiver makes the catch. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down sets up a 3rd and inches. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And they pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. QB sneak. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And the quarterback just sneaks it. They try to sneak it, but it goes nowhere. Defense rising up on the goal line. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
A field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. And a timeout taken by the defense with 30 seconds remaining. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. Wants to throw it. Touchdown, tie. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
National championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fuller. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Timeout and stand.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to find some room. It's Fuller. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And he fields it at the 15. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach, who will accept that penalty, of course. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions.